Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a neat review. This is the DJI Spark. Now, I've had this for a couple of weeks now, and I haven't been able to do a proper review yet because this takes a little bit of learning to figure it out. This is the Spark. This is what you get with a basic model, the Quadcopter, charger, and a spare blades, and a carrying case. Very basic, very simple. Let me close this up. Now, let me talk about the Spark real quick before we set it up. This Spark, it is a DJI product, but it does not take professional photography video and video. This is strictly a selfie drone, folks. This is made for you to take on vacation, something easy to take with you like I did with me. I'm in Pennsylvania right now, not in the desert, but easily take with you, quickly and easily set up and take a quick snapshot or a video of where you're at. Now, with that in mind, this does not have a 4K camera. It only has a 1080p camera on this thing here. It is not 3-axis stabilized gimbal. It's only a 2-axis stabilized gimbal. But that is more than enough for most people. That's more than enough for me. With my YouTube videos, I strictly limit them to 1080p videos for YouTube, just for uploading, and it gives you reasonably good quality at that resolution. Let's go over the features, other features of the Quadcopter. Here's the battery you get. You get a single battery that snaps in, snaps out like so. And to charge this battery, I actually definitely press that button in the back here. To charge the battery, you just simply plug in your charger through the USB port in the back here. Also notice that there's a slot here for your micro SD card to record directly to the card. And you can download the video that you upload to this card via your phone, via Wi-Fi directly to your phone if you so wish. Other than that, it's a basic brushless quadcopter. The features actually are all done through the app, and that's what we're going to have to go through first off. I forgot to mention, this does have optical image stabilization down here on the bottom here. This comes into play especially during gesture control when you start it up quickly. It doesn't really use GPS during gesture control. It's using this optical sensor to maintain position. These optical sensors to maintain position. Because of that gesture control, the range, the altitude it can go, and the range it'll go out from you is very limited in gesture control. I think it's only 30 feet, something like on that order. And also it does have obstacle avoidance sensors in the front here and also through the camera. So a lot of the features this quadcopter, especially the gesture control, the quadcopter is going to be close to you, but hopefully that obstacle avoidance will actually prevent the quadcopter from impacting you while doing your selfies. Okay, it is a rather breezy day today. We're going to see how this actually performs on a breezy day. I'm going to the objective of today's flight is to go over features specific to the DJI Spark, and that is the Quickshot modes. And if I have time after that, I'll also try to demonstrate the gesture modes. If not, I'll do that in a separate video. So let's go into a flight of this thing and see how it performs. To start this up, you press once quickly, and then a second time to hold down the button until you hear the fan inside the quadcopter coming on, and these lights stay lit. And we'll put the quadcopter on its landing case and use its landing case or its carrying case as its takeoff point. And I'll start up the app and we'll go right into it. Okay, this is the DJI Go app. Same app as you use for the Phantom 4 that I got. You hit Go Fly, except there's different features for the Spark when you select Spark in the menu. And checking the aircraft status, everything looks good here. Latest firmware. Okay, and right now, okay, I'm going to move this Mobazin down here to the lower right corner so it doesn't obstruct us. But right now it's saying ready to go, GPS. And what we are going to do first off is do a takeoff, and we have enough satellites for takeoff, 15, and the takeoff button is in the upper left corner, and we're going to slide to takeoff. And into the air it goes, and it senses me as being a little too close. Okay, I want to go up a little higher, and I'm going to use the virtual joysticks to send it up a bit. right about there. Okay, now I'm going to turn off virtual joysticks by pressing this button in the lower left corner until it turns clear. And now I can adjust the gimbal, move it downward, using the right slider there. And the reason why I want to center myself in the video. Okay, centering it. Okay, I am in the video. I'm going to get a little closer here. Now I'm going to select virtual joystick or intelligent flight mode by pressing this button on the left that looks like a transmitter, and we're going to select Quickshot. Now we are in Quickshot mode, and to select one of the Quickshot modes you have to outline yourself. Okay, I am going to go out a little bit further first off, right about here, and raise that gimbal up a little bit more, and now I have to outline myself on the screen and hit OK. Okay, outline myself on the screen again. Okay, now it's recognizing me. Now I am going to do droney first, where it flies away from you, up and away. And distance will be, I don't want to do 40 meters, I'm going to do it about 20 meters. Maybe even closer, 20 meters. And then hit go. And this will automatically start recording. Okay, Quickshot ended. Let's do that again. Outlining myself, hitting go, and it should automatically go up and away. So, and I'm waving as it's going. Now notice it automatically starts recording when it does such. Okay, I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going back to Quickshot again, or actually I'm going to outline myself again, see if it still recognizes me. No, it doesn't. So I'm going to have to bring it back in now because I stopped it from its maximum range. When you do that, it doesn't automatically come back to you. So now I'm going to need to use the virtual joystick again, selecting virtual joystick and then pitching forward to bring it back toward me. If I had set the range to some distance and it reached that range, it would automatically come back to me, but I stopped it early before going all the way out. Okay, this time I am going to select myself again, or I got to turn off the joysticks again in the lower left corner and outline myself again. And this time I'm going to do a circle me. Okay, and selecting circle me, and hitting OK, and hitting go. Now notice, it'll circle my position. Another thing to notice, it will follow me while it's circling my position. So I can go over here. It'll do 180 degree around my position and also follow me. So you can actually run. I'm not going to run. Don't expect to see me run. But see, it's doing a darn good job of circling me. And I'm going to stop here in the center of the field. That should give me some distance to do the next thing I want to demonstrate. And it's going to stop here after one circumference. Okay, next thing I want to demonstrate, I got to outline my position again. And we're going to do helix. It's going to be an expanding circle this time. Hitting OK and go. And it's going around, and then it's going further out. Now, keep in mind when doing these things, it's not using obstacle avoidance, folks. If it gets close to something, like trees, hit stop. There, it was getting close to trees way off in the distance there. And I'm going back to joystick mode and pitching forward to bring it back to my position. Notice that it was getting close to those trees as it was going outbound. And also I want to come down lower. Okay, and the third one we're going to demonstrate here shortly. Oh, there's a bird circling it. Bring it down closer. Is rocket. And I'm going to start it from over there. And the reason I'm going to do that is I want to show you something. Let me come in. I'm going to bring it down low. Okay. And there, I'm going to circle my position, or turn off the joystick mode, then outline my position. And this time we're going to do rocket. Watch what it does. It's going to come toward me and then go straight up. Here it comes, here it comes. And as it goes up, it keeps the camera on me while it's doing this, which is pretty darn cool. I'm gonna let it go all the way up. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Yeah, I'm gonna hit stop. And turning on virtual joysticks, I want this to come back down. I think I still have battery power left to demonstrate gesture control. So let's bring it back down here before its battery goes out. I am not in Class D airspace. I know I am not. I'm 15 miles away from the closest airport. That's one thing about this app. It's overly safe, or you know, if there's a glider port near you or something that, well, I don't think there's anything near me, to tell you the truth. I'm more than 10 miles from Erie International Airport, which is the only airport around here. Okay, I am going to land it right here in this grass. I hope it doesn't hurt it. We'll take it all the way down and cut up some grass. Okay. And that is the end of the Quickshot modes. I just wanted to demonstrate that real fast. And with that in mind, I am going to stop the quadcopter. Turn it off. Okay, I still have some battery power left on this thing. The wind's picking up here. I still want to demonstrate gesture control. Let me turn off this phone. One important thing to know before setting being able to use gesture control, you're going to need to enable it in the app. In the upper right corner, hit the three dots and then go into the second selection from the left there, the one that looks like a radar with a circle to the left of it, and then you'll have visual navigation settings. What we need to set for gesture control is enable advanced gesture, this one, and also enable backward flying and active track. This is also important if you want to have the quadcopter follow you, especially if you're walking toward the quadcopter. You want to set both of these from this position to green. Okay, this both, especially the active track one and the enable advanced gesture control, and then it'll work properly for you if it's not working at all. So remember to do that, folks. Just showing that. Okay, I still have some battery power left on this. Let's demonstrate gesture control. This is one that you need to practice also, because if you don't, you're going to be very discouraged. Okay, here's how you do it. First off, you got to start the quadcopter, powering it on. And then to enter gesture control, you got to do 2 quick taps on the back of that. But first, you got to, here, the wind's blowing from my back, so I'm going to go this way here. But you got to point the quadcopter toward you, okay? And keep your fingers down. Now this thing has to see your face. It'll notice your face, and then you do 2 quick taps on the back. And it should notice your position, or notice your face, and then take off by itself. See, that wind there, that's what I was kind of worried about there. If you got a wind, you might not want to do this. Okay, we are in gesture control right now. It notices my face and also my hands for control. Now hold your hand up until you see a solid green light. Okay, wait a second. Until it's solid green. Now you have command of it. Don't move your hand while it's blinking, because it's gaining your it's trying to understand what your hand is. So you got to wait until you got a solid green hand. Okay, now to send it away from you, you wave. And it'll go out about 15-20 feet, not very far. It's still looking at you. And to take a photo, you hold your hand up like a frame until you notice red blinking lights. Now, it should enter rapid red blinking lights. It's not doing such. Yeah, so you see, with photo control, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Right now I can't get it to, I'm not seeing a rapid red blinking lights, which means it's not taking my picture. Okay, it's another day here. I had to find out why that wasn't taking photos, and I went online and I found a solution. Apparently, there is a bug in the current firmware for this quadcopter, in that if you were flying in video mode and then you turned off the app and turned off the quadcopter, it stays in video mode, even if you're using gesture control. You know, you're turning it on in gesture control. Now, you know, by default, when you start this up in gesture mode, it should automatically default to photo mode. But unfortunately, it does not with the current version of the firmware, and that's as of today, July 21st, 2017. Hopefully they'll correct that in a future, I know they will correct that in a future upgrade to the firmware. But currently, again, it stays in the last mode that it was in when you turned off the quadcopter. And I'll show you real quick how to do that, how to change that mode. Let's turn on the quadcopter. Here's how to change the screen, change from video mode to photo mode. If you notice in the upper right corner, well, first on the right side, you notice we got a red circle. That means we're in video mode. So if I press this button right now, it's taking a video. And I'm going to stop that video right now. To switch to photo mode, notice up in the upper right corner, just above that red circle, a circle with arrows. That'll switch between, that's the button to press to switch between video and photo mode. We're going to select photo mode right now. We are in photo mode. I'm going to take one picture while it's on the ground to make sure it knows that I'm in photo mode. And I'm going to turn off the quadcopter. Right now, it should remember that it is in photo mode. Okay, so when we go to do gesture flight, it will take a photo. Okay, and I'm going to turn off Mobazin, and let's go demonstrate that right now. Okay, let's demonstrate that gesture control again, seeing if this time it'll take a photo since I've had it set the photo. Okay, to start the quadcopter, it's quick press, then a long press, and that'll start it up. And remember, we now got to do 2 quick presses on the back of the quadcopter to start its motors and to take off. 1, 2. And smiling at the camera at the same time. And there we go. Now, let's get control of the quadcopter. Again, putting our hand up until we got a solid green light. And now it'll move with our hand. And I want to place it right about there. Okay, I want to take a picture of the Pleasant Ridge Park where we're at. So now I'll hold up my hand like so. And we should get, actually it doesn't want to take a picture when it's that close. So now we know it doesn't take pictures up close. Okay, to take a picture you got to send it out. So we're going to do the wave. And it goes out only a few feet. It doesn't go very far. Okay, holding up my hand to take a picture. And we should get a quick rapid blinking. And here, smile. One more. There, that's the picture. Let's see if I can get it to see my hand from that far. It's got a solid light, but it doesn't. So to bring it back in again, we got to do the YMCA move. And that brings it down, then brings it in. So if we want to reposition, say to get a photo of the bean field behind us, we get control of the quadcopter, then we turn it till it sees the bean field in the picture. Actually, I'm going to move it over this way a bit because I need to fly in that direction. And then I'm going to say bye-bye. Goes out. And let's take a picture of Gerard. There. And now, notice it will and should follow me. So if I want to reposition over here to get the Gerard Fairview water tank in the picture, I should be in the picture. Here we go, snapping, smiling. And now let's get a picture of Fairview Park from this angle over here. Smile, take a picture, smile. There, I almost did the YMCA move. That would have been bad. And over here, take a picture, smile, and there you go. Pretty dang cool. So, and we'll go over here, get a picture of the maintenance building, or I don't know, I think that's a pump room there. Okay, take a picture, smile, and one more with the bean field in the picture. Now, when they actually incorporate the capability of video with this, take a picture. There. That will be cool. You know, if it also incorporates video. I'm bringing it in right now. I'm doing the YMCA move with my arms up and out. And here it comes back to me. And to land it, place my hand underneath. And that's it. So that's gesture mode of the DJI Spark. And I also demonstrated the other intelligent flight modes, Quickshot flight modes today. So I hope you enjoyed that flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.